Welcome back to the Utilita Arena here in Birmingham. 32nd consecutive year that this has hosted the All England Championships. And one more match to come today on day one of competition. And it features the new world number ones in the men's doubles, Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, up against Fikri and Marthin from Indonesia. Well, of course, with Astrup and Rasmussen being the number one seeds, it must be the top of the draw. Kanando and Maulana have come through to await the winners of this match we are about to watch.
Please welcome onto the court the number one seeds from Denmark, Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen. And their opponents from Indonesia, Mohammed Shahibul Fikri and Daniel Marthin.
Well, the Indonesians only formed their partnership in August last year, and that was at the Japan Open. Whereas the Danes formed their partnership way back in 2011. So this is their 15th year together. And at the age of 32 and 35, they became world number ones after winning the World Tour finals last December. So that is no surprise that this is a first meeting between these two pairs, considering Fikri and Marthin are such a new combination.
Kim to serve. Daniel's receive. And on my right.
Well, the left-hander in the partnership of the Danes is Kim Astrup, who turned 33 5 days ago from Herning in Denmark. And that equates to about 6'1". As I was telling you, they became world number ones after winning the World Tour finals in December. So this is their 13th consecutive week as world number one. Anders Rasmussen turned 36 last month. And he's the taller of the two, just over 6'2", and he's been struggling with an elbow injury. Because in fact, since they became world number ones, they haven't actually won a match, because in both the Malaysian Open and the Indian Open, they lost in the first round. This is a former champion, Mohammed Shahibul Fikri, won the title here 3 years ago with Bagas Maulana, beat Hassan and Seki won in the final. From Bandung, 176, is 5'9½", and he and his new partner Daniel Marthin are playing off their career high. Went up to number 16 on the world ranking at the beginning of last month. So this is their 6th week to career high of 16 as a pair, but as you can see, he's been higher with his former partner, Kanando. Just 23 years of age, born in the Indonesian capital of Jakarta. So 3 of the 4 players on courts, 6 foot or taller. The only one not that height is Fikri. Well, the umpire for this match will be Dominic Kadira from England and Iris Metspalu of Estonia, the service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Mohammed, Shohibul, Fikri, and Daniel Marthin, Indonesia. And on my left, Kim Astrup and Anna Skarup Rasmussen, Denmark. Kim Astrup to serve to Daniel Marthin. Love all. Play.
So the world number ones and the number one seeds, Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, nearest to us.
Service over. 1 love.
In their 12th consecutive All England Championships as a pair. They were semi-finalists 4 years ago when they lost out to Komura and Sonoda, who then lost in the final. But Steen, do you have any inside information about the fitness of Rasmussen? Has his elbow recovered?
I think it has recovered, but they haven't been able to practice as much as they wanted to. There's been limitations in practice. As national coach Thomas Stavngård said to the Danish media, and he has no expectations for this pair in this tournament here, but hopes for a miracle, he says. And if they can get past the first 1 or 2 rounds, then he felt they might have a ride on a wave and so on. But I think it's going to be very difficult this first round match.
1-3.
Yeah.
Because apart from those 2 tournaments when they lost in the first round, I mean, it's been very little practice ever since they won the World Tour finals.
3.
And Anders Rasmussen, that's very uncommon for him. Kim Astrup has been the player in the combination that has had injuries. Anders Rasmussen has been rock solid until now, so it's very uncommon for him. And it's going to be interesting to see how he reacts on court.
Well, I suppose it's quite remarkable, considering he's just turned 36, that he has stayed so injury-free until now. Big verbal celebration there from Astrup.
Yeah. And we heard last match Rob Blair come with a lot of information to his players. It's not going to be less in this match with Thomas Stavngård on the coaching chair for the Danes.
Service over. 4-all.
Cheering his players on.
He's a very passionate person, isn't he? I mean, he throws heart, body and soul into everything he does. Stavngård.
Good.
5.
Shot from Mohammed Fikri.
I like the way Fikri took that so early. Very little backswing of the racket to play that backhand drive. Oh, that's landed in. Hesitation.
6-4.
He's also serving the tumble serve now, Daniel Marthin, as far as I can tell from up here.
4.
Fikri has a very, very good tumble serve. Seen that over the last couple of years.
Oh, it's not too shabby, his flick serve either.
No.
So many movements.
No. 8-4.
Well, Astrup feeling it was perhaps... oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all.
That serve. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant serve. There's no double movement at all. you snatch at that last one, Fikri?
Service over. 5,
Snatch
8.
or flap? Instead of being a short, sharp movement of the racket head, he sort of flapped at it. Let's have another look. Do you see that?
Like he was a little bit late in his thought process, perhaps, but still wanted to go for it.
Lucky net cord from Fikri.
Service over. 9,
He's definitely
5.
the player in the Indonesian partnership that will look to take control of the front of court.
Yeah.
And with the Danes, it will be the left-hander, Astrup.
It will.
Service over. 6, 9.
Yeah, so the Indonesian swap where now Maulana plays with Leo Rolly Canando. The roles are identical. It's just a new partner that you got, but a partner that sort of suits the front court, back court player playing style.
Good rally. Very good rally. Oh, my goodness. Tried a little bit of trickery at the end of that, Astrup.
10,
Behind
6.
the back. To no avail in the end, but have a look at this. He's very committed to the forehand defence. They hit it down his backhand side. Look at that.
Service over. 7, 10.
Good serve by Astrup. I would flick Fikri
8,
all
10.
the time, basically. Even if he goes down and stands on the first service line, I would still flick. Say, you start down there because you're so good at the net, so I don't want you to start from there.
That's nice defence. Lovely block from Fikri. What a
11,
shot.
8.
And it
Interval.
is the Indonesians, Fikri and Marthin, that go to the mid-game interval with the advantage, a 3-point advantage in this opening game. Look at that block. Just gorgeous. Coach Antonius.
20 seconds.
I played a mixed doubles tournament with him.
(11-8). Play.
Hang on, we've still got some lights on the court that shouldn't be there. None of the players have noticed. That's extraordinary, the concentration. So focused on what they were going to do, they didn't even notice those lights on the court.
12-8.
Good serve, isn't it?
13-8.
Well, again, Astrup is making it known to the court officials that he thought that was maybe an illegal serve, but if it's not called, it's not illegal.
No. I think we see that it's not only Kim Astrup, he's not the worst at all, but I've seen
9-13.
here today as well, players complain about a service calls or no service calls. And I think the umpires, the referees, the BWF needs to stop that, because that's a way of intimidating.
It is.
It's just psychologically intimidating the umpires. And it's got to be stopped, in my opinion. Players are starting to beg for calls, and I don't like it. It's
another good rally. Oh, my goodness. He's Mr. Trickery today.
Service over.
Longest rally so far.
14-9. Service over. 10-14.
Yeah, jamming attack
11,
time at Marthin.
14.
What a super return.
Service over. 15.
Yeah, he's got
11.
the widest touch at the moment, hasn't he? Look at that.
wow. It's hard to do any better.
Marvellous. Absolutely
16,
magnificent. He's on
11.
fire.
Let. Get ready. Service over. 12-16.
Yeah, you got your wish, a flick serve against Fikri.
Yeah.
Oh, how did he do that?
There's
How
a
did
reflex.
Already gave up.
Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful
16.
sportsmanship from Daniel Marthin.
Play.
Has said that it was
Play.
an unlawful shot. I think he felt it must have touched the floor first.
Yeah.
Oh, it was double hit. Oh no, that was. I don't think that was
I'm not
anything
sure it
wrong.
was.
No, I think that was okay.
Hey!
14-16. Hit.
Yeah.
Service over.
Well, he put that away with venom.
17-14.
Daniel Marthin.
På svippen til ham. Højde på svippen næste gang til ham.
Yeah, Thomas Dalgaard said get extra height on the flick so he can just jump one step backwards.
Oh,
18-14.
well, the tumble net shots from Fikri. Once again, too good for the Danes. Yeah, I like that return.
Service over. 15-18.
Yeah, just enough pace to tempt Daniel Marthin
Yeah.
into trying to play it.
16-14. 18.
Ja, Anders, hvis du kommer hurtigt på den, så bare styr den gennem midten i stedet for.
Gennem midten eller kort på her. Ja, god idé.
Super coverage by Fikri again. He's been really dominant, exactly as dominant as expected on the front court.
Yeah, superb. I like that drive defence from the Danes.
17, 19.
Well played.
18,
Daniel Marthin a little bit off guard here. There's a big difference when he knows where to go and when he's made to change directions. Look at that.
Just 1 point in it. Oh, lovely block. What a run.
Let's go!
And that's sometimes what happens with Fikri. He gets a little over-ambitious.
Yeah, but that's allowed considering the amount of points he scores on those actions.
So the 3-point deficit has been closed. 19 all in this opening game. Oh, this is extraordinary. On a run of 4 straight points from a 16-19 deficit. Now, the world #1s, Astrup and Rasmussen, have a game point opportunity to steal this opening game.
Du har den korte baghånd også. Nå. Jeg ved ikke, hvad jeg får. Se på, hvordan han har det.
Goodness, take that.
20 all.
What a return of the flick serve. Look at the steepness as well as the power. What a way to save a game point. Extra points required now until there's a clear 2-point winning margin.
Missed it.
Well, they're challenging.
Master challenges called out.
No, I think you're right, Steen. I think it was just wide. Indeed it was.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So, having just saved
One
a
challenge
game
remaining.
point, and now a game point opportunity for
21,
the Indonesians, Fikri
20.
and Marthin.
Play.
Igen fremad på 4'eren. Op dig, Anders.
unseeded Fikri and Marthin of Indonesia against the current world number ones, Astrup and Rasmussen. Having saved a game point. That return of the flick serve when they were game point down by Daniel Marthin completely changed the outcome of that opening game. 22-20 in 19 minutes in favour of the Indonesians, Fikri and Marthin.
Biasanya servis kalau ingetin kalau posisi nggak enak, lu drop shotnya ceplik. Tapi kalau enak lu tekan tembak tengah, ya. Nah, ingat tuh, dia kan yang kecil ideal tuh, ya. Lu dorong kalau setengah-setengah dorong bagiannya, ya. Jangan kanannya, tahu ambil. Stejlet på, følg med, du skal blive ved med at løbe. Du ved med at komme afsted på dem. Blive ved med at batte dem, men du er nødt til at trykke fremad både på 3'erne og 4'erne. De spiller ikke over os på noget tidspunkt. Nej. Ikke? Og returerne stadigvæk, det nytter ikke noget af de der returer. Hvis det er noget fedt, så er det et fedt prik ind over midten, hvis det er noget blødt. Det der sådan, og hvis vi skal skubbe mod siden, så skubbe den helt op, som vi gjorde på et par stykker af dem, ikke? Ja. Kom så her. Ja. Kom. Jangan polos, klubnya jangan polos ya. Oke, habis itu kamu maju dikit kalau posisi nggak enak, maju dikit cepet, jangan nunggu terus, ya. Nah, yang kecil itu seringnya cop, ya. Ya, jangan panik, men. Ya, kecil sering itu, sabar dulu, ya, sabar dulu.
Yes.
Well, what a thrilling opening game. 22-20, having saved a game point. Fikri and Marthin now one game to the good. What can the number one seeds and world number ones do about that? How will they respond?
Service over. 1, love. Service over. 1, all.
It appears to me, Steen, that Astrup is not as free-flowing as he has been in recent months, in the build-up to the end of last year.
Probably he feels unconsciously that he needs to do a little bit more to make up for the injury time that Rasmussen has been out with. And there's been some situations, that little block was one of them, but it could happen also when if it was in the World Tour finals and so on, maybe because we know that they've been injured, so we interpret it a little bit differently. But there is some small signs that you can see that they're lacking match practice.
Yeah.
But I think from a Danish perspective, a reasonably positive first game. They gave themselves a chance of stealing that game. It would have been a steal, because the Indonesians were, in my opinion, better, but the Danes stayed in it and played some clever shots. The message from Thomas Stangaard was keep pushing forward on the third shot and the fourth shot. They don't expect the Indonesians to play over them. They don't want them to... They have the idea that Indonesians are not content in lifting, so it's going to be a battle on the front court, and the Danes will have to see how they can solve that.
No, that's certainly one of the areas where I think Astrup has not been his normal self. Normally he's rushing the net and taking opponents on. And I don't think he's been doing it. And I agree with you. I think it's because he probably feels he's got to help cover his partner at the back of the court.
Yeah. And there was another situation where it's easy to interpret it as a lack of match practice. The preferred backcourt player against the best front court player. And I think perhaps also, I mean, Kim is normally serving really well, but I guess it's been part of the game plan to flick Fikri a lot. But it's a fine line sometimes. That it puts you off your own rhythm a little bit.
Oh. Well, there's a challenge here from the Indonesians.
Challenges called out.
A Gilmore challenge on the opponent's back line.
Yeah.
Challenge
Very
unsuccessful.
dangerous to try and challenge on the far back line where you're playing.
5-4. Play.
Nice. Daniel Marthin left stranded.
Service over.
That is an issue, isn't it?
7.
Controlling the lifts.
Yeah.
When hitting towards the near side of the court as we look down during the rallies.
He's a little bit loose in his backhand there, Daniel Marthin.
8-5.
It's not the first time the Danes have played that service return.
Oh, it's gone wide. I thought Astrup was awfully close to touching that shuttle before it went through to his partner.
Let Kim get ready quicker.
Oh, that's well left.
Service over. 9-6.
Last time he played a low serve, Rasmussen didn't go well. Could be because of the drift that they feel the long is
7-9.
too difficult to control.
I think you can safely say Kim Astrup read that one.
10-7.
Look, he's already moving before his opponent had played it.
Service over.
I'm a little bit concerned there about Rasmussen. I think he was just sort of holding his elbow there.
Was he?
Not physically. I think he was just sort of moving it as if to try and loosen it.
Yeah.
That's gone wide.
9.
No, just 1 point in it. Good flick. Always missed it.
Service
That's too flat from Fikri. And it's gone long over the back line. So it is the Danes with the advantage, a 2-point advantage. Here at the mid-game interval of the second game.
At de fedter den her mellembane, ikke? Frem, hvis du ikke kommer hurtigt nok på den, skær den lige rundt om, og så følg med den. Den kommer igen. Så vær klar på, at han hver gang du server til ham, eller du kommer fremad, så udfordrer han dig.
Ja.
Ikke? Så må vi have en aftale om, at du kun dækker den kort, og så skal du helt op i røven på Anders og hjælpe ham. Ikke? Så lukker Anders hegnet.
Ja.
So the world number ones, Astrup and Rasmussen,
Play.
having dropped the opening game, have their noses in front here in the second. 11-9. Oh.
Fault.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a fault.
touched the net, did he?
No, I
Or
think
the
his
net
racket.
post?
I think his racket went under the net.
Til dem der.
Ja.
Ude i forhånden, ikke?
Let's have another look.
Yeah, he's on the other side there.
I thought I saw the net move there, but it's not a fault for your foot to slip under the net.
No.
Thank you.
Anyway, nobody's arguing, so they've all accepted it.
12-9.
One of the advice from Thomas Stango was that Rasmussen should be aware that Fikri is challenging every time he's serving to him, or they're both at the net, he's challenging Rasmussen. Good play by Fikri.
Service over. 10-12. Fault. 11-12.
He got hit there. Did he hit himself, or did the shuttle hit him?
You okay?
It's got him in the eye, I think he said.
Do you need a doctor?
Yeah, I think it was the shuttle. Oh, it was his partner
it was Kim.
that hit the shuttle and hit him in the face. Oh, dear. Yeah, the tournament doctor has been asked to come on. Along with the tournament referee. I think maybe the racket caught him. Yeah, because that seems more of a bump and a bruise than just the shuttle. Oh, still difficult to tell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Must have been the racket, surely. Anyway, he's back on court, thank goodness.
11-12. Play.
And there's a certain pace on the shots that's passing Fikri. He's sort
13-11.
of lured in to go for it, and he's got a lot of misses on those shots. He's definitely got some beautiful winners as well, but there's some misses. And I think it's worth exploring.
That's sort of what I alluded to in the opening game when I said that, you know, he had become a little extravagant
In the
with what
backhand side where he was going for it.
for the round the head interception when the shuttle was going too quickly. He had no hope.
Yeah.
This rides.
13 all.
And the Indonesians are back level.
They are, and they're in the driver's seat in terms of the rallies at the moment.
Well, ever since that eye injury to Rasmussen. Yeah, that was important for the Danes.
14-13.
Short.
Well, they're challenging this.
Challenges.
Another challenge at the back of the court from Fikri and Marthin.
But this one is worth challenging because that's a downward shot that slides over the line or after the line. That's worth challenging. The one that's dropping down from the ceiling, they're not worth challenging.
Here we go. Yeah, it was clearly in.
Yeah.
That's a very good challenge.
Correction in. Service over. 14 all. Play. Service over. 15-14.
Oh, lovely block. Oh, it's just long.
Service over.
Point for point at the moment.
All.
Helt op med høj catch her. Du er helt op foran her.
Oh, it is very flat, isn't it? That's clearly long. Good flick serve.
16-15.
Well, he totally deceived the Danes with that flick serve in the opening game, didn't he? It was the early stages.
Yeah.
Tried it once too often.
Service over. Yes. 16 all.
Decisive phase of the match.
Very much so.
First to 6.
From
the
him.
target.
Yeah. Or even 5.
Yeah.
Daniel. Him. No. Calm down. Take him. Him.
Ooh.
Service over. 17.
Tension's
16.
running high. That's gone wrong. And that was sort of a half smash from Fikri. Yeah.
60.
And just the sheer change in pace.
And it's clever because they know that if it's just below the tape, and the Danes have a difficult time at hitting the back line. Clever play.
4 of the last 5 points to the Indonesians. What a rally. Brilliant. And that one sensed as the rally was in progress. It was a must-win rally for the Danes.
17-18.
I think so too.
They had led.
Anders, stay on the court.
Virtually all the way through this second game. 28 shots. Had a rally of 30 shots in the opening game. Oh, goodness. He read that well, didn't he?
Fantastic service return.
19-17.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Below the tape. Covering the easy shot.
2 points away from putting out the #1 seeds. Last time #1 seeds lost in the first round of the All England in the men's doubles was 6 years ago, when Gideon and Sukamuljo lost in the first round to Liu Cheng and Zhang Dan. This is crucial. It's match point opportunities
Service over.
for Fikri and Marthin.
18. Match point 18.
And they've done it. And the Danes, the #1 seeds, Astrup and Rasmussen, have been beaten. They're beaten by Mohammed Sohibul Fikri and Daniel Marthin. And they've been beaten in 2 straight games, 22-20, 21-18.
Match won by Mohammed Sohibul Fikri and Daniel Martin. 22-20, 21-18.
Silent prayer for the Indonesians. 42 minutes for their victory. And heartache for the Danes. Well, their coach may have said that he didn't have any expectations for Astrup and Rasmussen coming into this, given the injury problems to Rasmussen. But the players themselves, I know, will be desperately disappointed.
Yeah, they will be.
But you've got to give huge credit to Fikri and Marthin, who really from the onset of the match I thought were very positive. And there is confirmation of the score. 22-20, 21-18 in a match lasting 42 minutes. So that'll be interesting in round 2, because both their former partners are going to be on the opposite side of the net, because they will play against Fernando and Morana. So that concludes day 1 here at the All England Championships. Tomorrow we do it all again, and we have 2 court coverage tomorrow. It all begins the same time as today, which is 9 AM, which is also 10 AM GMT. In the meantime, from all of us here, and especially from Steen Pedersen and myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.